Hey guys, this is my second video of the day. The first video was like, why did this person do this to you? This is gonna be a second vibe of, so it could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor, your uncle, I don't know, just anybody. You will know who this is if this relates to you. The first one was kind of like an ex vibe or like an ex friend. So this could be past, present, or future predictions, confirmations. Let's jump into it. Alright. I'm gonna lay down the cards real quick. Okay, so why did they do this to you? Why did they hurt you or do whatever it is they did to you? First, I feel like they didn't like how quiet you were. Maybe you don't post a lot on social media. Maybe you don't talk a lot. You just do, right? So that could have been making them come up with imagination of everything you're doing and going off with their own like toxic mindset. Also, maybe they caught CPS on you or you caught CPS on them. Maybe they didn't like that. Maybe they were trying to say you were neglectful or abusive, or they are. Put it where it goes. I feel like maybe they were asking for money as well. They could have been trying to look you up, see what you're doing. This could be an ex, someone who's obsessed with you, or someone who's connected to your ex somehow. We have wealthy men. Don't pay attention too much to the genders. It could be you, them. You'll know where you are in the story, right? So maybe someone didn't like, maybe they thought you had more money, you weren't giving too much. So let's say if you were in a custody battle or some shit, CPS, maybe they thought you were with someone better than them, a better partner for you, your kids, or just you, right? If you don't have kids. They didn't like that you were moving on. They wanted to know who you're with, what you're doing, right? I feel like maybe they try to call CPS on you, trying to say that you are mentally insane or that you're sick and you can't take care of them yourself. We are meeting someone new. Maybe they even talk bad about you to your new partner. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to put ill will on you so you won't be able to get a new partner or have a good relationship with your kids if you do have kids. Or siblings, maybe. With giving money and unexpected income, I feel like they wanted to take more money from you or wanted to stop you from reaching enough money to leave for some of you guys. We have twin flames here, so maybe you guys were completely opposite, right? But you complemented each other. With the looking you up and pathway, someone's cyber stalking you, studying you, getting information, trying to really go see where you're going in life, what you're going to do. Maybe some of you are engaged or going to be engaged, and they're just watching that. They don't like that. With obsessive lover, yeah, they didn't want you to be with anybody else. Maybe they wanted to fix your guys' relationships if you are. Kind of gives me baby mama, baby daddy vibes. Or maybe you're dealing with a baby mama, baby daddy. Or, you know what I mean? Alright, let's keep it going. Why did they do this to you? Am I missing a card? Oh. Okay. Also, maybe they were dating with the obsessive lover. They could have also been dating another spiritualist or another person who did tarot, if you guys do tarot or not. And maybe this person could see what you're going to achieve and they don't like that. Maybe this person tried to portray you in a negative light, that you're a fraud, fake, crazy, right? Especially with the bad health. That you weren't going to be anything, do anything. Maybe that you wouldn't be a good mother, a good partner. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, why did they do this to you? I feel like this partner, ex, whatever, or your ex's partner, or whatever. It could be, like I said, you guys know. I could see they saw you transform so much. They could see you're very in tune with your emotions and your intuition, and you're very compassionate, probably more compassionate than they are. They could be bullies to an extent. Maybe they're dealing with a bully. Yeah, you either you're your own boss, right? Or you are a manager of some sort, or you just like have this authoritative to you where people respect you. But you're not like selfish either. You're very confident, passionate, brave. Maybe this person missed your lights and your sensitivity. Maybe then their other partner isn't giving that to them. Child wounded. Maybe you cared for their inner child. We have Scorpio here, so they could be a Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio, or somebody is a Scorpio. Or you can have those placements, right? I feel like your relationship was very intense, and maybe you helped them purge and renew their wounds. You helped them heal. And vampire. Why? They could have been leeching off of you somehow, your life force. There's a lot of imbalance in the relationship, tension, power struggles, perhaps. Maybe their new partner is a fucking vampire. Maybe they're trying to look up and get information on your wounds, right? They notice you aren't selfish, right? And maybe you're trying to heal a relationship with your kids, or they're trying to use kids to get close to you. All right, so we're gonna go into my handwritten cards. Audition. Maybe you guys had an audition lately. Maybe you're gifting somebody something. Maybe you don't like pity. I feel like you guys have a new mindset. You're in a new level. Maybe you just had a night out. Mess with me, you're messing with yourself. Maybe you could have said this to them. I can tell what kind of person you are. Maybe you check them. We have rings here. Maybe you guys are married. They're trying to get married. Someone's trying to marry you. Maybe they didn't know how to communicate properly. Maybe you dealt with a lot of self-torture, or they did. You could have warned them that you're not playing around. You could be going to school, or you're back in school. You can't keep me down, ho. Maybe you felt like they tried to ruin your life somehow, and you just kept elevating and elevating. You guys could get pregnant. You are pregnant, or they try to get you pregnant, or they're trying to get pregnant. Maybe you're devoted to somebody or something. You have an understanding and acceptance of your own insecurities. They try to play on your insecurities, trying to say you were this and that, but I feel like you were very like in tune with how you are. You probably do a lot of shadow work, so they couldn't really use anything over you, or that's how you are now. You don't care what they think. Something's got to give, or I'm gonna lose it. Maybe they almost made you snap, or you'd have before. Maybe you found some new information out. Maybe you feel like there's nothing left to give or to do. They saw your potential. That's what they were trying to write on your coat, I guess, for some of you guys. I feel like a mess. You could have felt like a mess because of the situation. You took accountability, unlike these people. Yeah. Maybe you met them when you were teenagers. Your kid could be a teenager. We both know the truth. So you and this person, you both know the truth. Are you happy that your plan worked? So maybe this is you to the other person who tried to ruin your relationship, or ruin a relationship between you and your kid, a relationship between you and an ex, your baby mama, your baby daddy, or your current partner. All right? Someone lying to them to keep them away from you. Oh my God. And yeah, there it is. Could be this third party. Wow. All right, guys. Or it could be like an ex, one of your exes, one of their exes, their partner. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why they did that to you. A lot of too many fake shit in their ears, persuaded them, insecurities. All right, guys.